We're live.
Hey guys, it's Keely back live on a Tuesday. I'm still with a kiss. Hope everybody had a nice 4th of July weekend. Jeannie and I, Jeannie sat out in the heat selling fishing lures. Got to ask Jeannie about her son, and he's got her into fishing lure making. You never know what Jeannie's going to do. Yeah, fishing lures. Yeah, in the heat. I told her I had no way I would do that. I spent the weekend adding numbers. I calculated from sunup to sundown the entire holiday weekend. I'm working on a new pattern. Someone asked me once, like, how do you write patterns if you didn't go to art school? I'm like, math school. Went to math school. Massive math in it, Jeannie. Yeah, you try to figure out all the slopes and sizes for, I'm writing a pattern for what? 3 gauges. I was doing 6 sizes, and I thought I was done. I'm like, I need 3 more. Well, a couple days later, I now have bigger sizes, and now we're contemplating maybe needing another gauge. I may have to put a pin in that. Yeah, so and my son, he sees me and he's like, Mom, why don't you just have ChatGPT do that? I'm like, oh, no, there's not GPT, cannot do this. You don't understand. Yeah, he doesn't get it. It's like, yeah, that would be a pattern no one would want to knit because ChatGPT cannot write a decent, no, they can't do what I'm doing, and no. In fact, we have a hard, fast rule. ChatGPT wrote your pattern. Don't ask us for help. Nope, not doing it. Go get a real pattern. Yeah, we can get into all the ethics about stealing from creators and all that. That's one thing. But then the other thing is, just don't. It's bad information. Okay, so moving on from our less than lively weekend. At least I was indoors and not hot, Jeannie. So
this is true.
Yeah, much better choice. I did get something done. I made a hat. It's the July hat from Kelborn's You're a DK Hats. This is Pandora. And it's got a slip stitch pattern. It's really, really cool hat. This is July. I've brought all of them out again. My July, I think I probably should have gone out on the needle size for mine. It turned out just a wee bit big. These last 2, I tend to knit loose, and I just pick up the same needle I've done for all the others, and oh well, it'll fit somebody. That's the beauty of a hat, right? Maybe if you have a lot of hair. This is a hat for someone with a lot of hair.
There you go.
Not me. But, you get the idea. Yours probably won't be as big. But if you're a loosey-goosey like me, you might want to go down another size. I can make recommendations. This is how they come. And we get them with the color as shown. Like, so if it's this, we get the green. So each month is in its color shown from Kelborn. But here's the thing. I'm just thinking about this. Other than the picture on the outside, everything inside of these cuts is the same from kit to kit to kit to kit. You've got the ball of yarn. You've got a little card, but that's not the pattern. There's you go to their website and you get the pattern for free, and it'll take you pretty much to all of them. And there's the little tag. Again, they're the same, a darning needle, stickers, and some stitch markers. So say you're like, I really like the hat, but I wish it were, hot pink. Buy this kit. Just get the different hat kit. You don't have to. Because even though maybe you like dark green but want to make the beret, buy this and then download the beret pattern, right? So now we have this many colors. The more hats that come in, the more color options you have. So you don't have to make the exact hat of the color in the kit. You have options. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I thought about it the other day, because sometimes you're like, I don't want yellow. I'm like, well, just buy the other kit and make this hat in pink. It's really, really simple to do, and I probably goofed that up, but I will fix it later. As I've talked about, I've been helping Shondalyn move into her new space, and she's all settled and doing great. But there's some things that, it's like anybody when you move, that you want to get rid of, that you don't use anymore. And Shondalyn is looking to sell her spinning wheel. She thought she spins, but she realized pretty quickly that a spinning wheel was not her jam. She likes to spin with a drop spindle. And I don't know anything about this. In fact, this comes with a caveat. If you're interested in spinning and would like to buy a spinning wheel, don't look at me. I don't spin. I know you think I'd be interested in that. I'm not. Jeannie doesn't spin. You're on your own. We can maybe recommend someone who might help you. But this is not spinning lessons, not included. But this, I did find out from our expert yesterday, this is an Ashford Kiwi, and it's finished. So they usually come unfinished, but this has got the finishing. It is barely used. And a very, very nice spinning wheel. This is something really nice for somebody to have that wants to spin. She's asking $375, which I thought, okay, is that what those cost? Actually, knew they're at least double or more. They're very expensive for something like this. And you use your feet, and you do this. And it makes yarn. Yeah, that's all I know. But if you're interested, please reach out. one, use the money, and B, she doesn't need it, and it would be really nice for somebody who is interested in trying their hand at spinning, right? Okay, so not much else going on except for I have to show you our new window. We've got a bunch of yarn coming in, a bunch of new stuff coming in. I got new buttons coming in. It's got the call today. Yay, we've waiting on those since May. A big restock from Rowan. Haven't told you about that. Yeah, it was not just Rowan. It's Rowan and Sirdar and whoever else that throws in that mix, but the restock, because we put our fall order in, and the new stuff, of course, isn't coming out yet, but restock in there. Maybe some new things thrown in there. Maybe. But got to see what he did yesterday. We redid our window, and Lori is our window queen. She is so creative on this. I'll give her my general idea, and the stuff she comes up with is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it's hard to see from the outside because of the glare, but Jeannie can show you. I think Jeannie can get in there. So we've got our flamingo girl. We have a thing for flamingos. Most yarn shops, it's sheep. Ours is flamingo. And we got her a pink wig. And Lori thought she needed a beachy cocktail.
She's got her leash for all of her flamingos.
When you have to show him my crappy palm tree. Yeah, you should have seen. It looks better now than it did when I got it in. I thought, oh my God, I had low expectations because our budget for this was this big, and it's a crappy palm plant off of Temu. So, yeah, that's my new thing. So I want cheap crap from China. I'm just going to buy cheap crap from China, and so that's what it was. I didn't want to spend a lot on it, and when it came in, I thought this doesn't look like the picture, but I didn't expect it to. But it does the trick. It looks good. Lori made it look good. Yeah, but there she is with her cocktail and all her. So we've gone to the birds. Did you notice this, Jeannie? I have to show this to Jeannie. In fact, Lori was commenting on our orchid. She's our master gardener. She says, that looks like something that could win in the fair. I said, probably so. But you notice it has
I see. It's got the umbrella, too.
Yeah, Lori thought it needed a little fun. So this is the kind of trouble we've been getting into.
Now.
Yeah, it's looking gorgeous. Yeah, Jeannie is the orchid queen. I just set the reminder to water it.
Oh, I just water it.
Did you water it, by the way? The thing came up.
I've got to do that, yeah.
Oh, okay, see, that's how it stays alive. Thanks to my reminder, I keep it alive. So I get like a little side credit in the whole deal. So hopefully, I think next week we'll have we'll have hopefully new buttons to show you. A whole lot of new buttons coming in, and I don't remember what else. We'll just see what lands. Okay, well, that's it for today. See you next week. Bye.